tell a story, you must first know the tale. Does anyone see me hanging by the last thread at the end of my rope, or do you only see it if it was a noose tightening around my throat? Darkness has an addictive quality about it. It becomes comfortable until the light hurts your eyes and blinds you to all things bright and beautiful, and yet conceals all that is ugly. You find yourself wrapped in a shadowy embrace, and it lulls you into lethargy and sleep as it numbs you to everything until you're little better than a marionette. Hell isn't a place you're sent to when you die, it's where you reside. Surrounded by pain and fear, overwhelmed by things beyond your control, I will walk through the fire from one level to the next, descending from purgatory down Dante's path to the deepest pits of hell in my own mind. Call me Dante, for this is my Inferno. You can't possibly begin to understand because your worlds are so neat and ordered, good and bad, right and wrong, chaos and order, life and death. But what would you do if someone blurred all the lines for you? What if someone mixed them all together until there was no difference between start and ending? What does it mean to be good? Does it mean you do good things because you ought, or is it a state of being, an essence that cannot be quantified? You see, I don't know. I will try to be good, whatever that means, but I don't know if I can. I'm not sure what it means. I am a creature of chaos. Let me explain as best as I may. Most humans are designed to have an ordered mind, and they bring that order to the chaos that lives outside their skin, thus bringing order to the world and having a base to which they apply to their lives. Not so for me. No. Inside me the elementals rage, their forces of nature unleashed with no end in sight. Fire rains from the skies, and ice is whipped up into a frenzy by gale force winds, and heaven and hell collide until they are one and the same, and that is my mind. I must create order externally and drag it inward, inflict it upon my dancing star, my mind, my soul, my being. It may at times trap my ability to create, but it is needed for peace of mind, the ability to sleep, to still my thoughts for a while. Alas, not many understand. They do not comprehend my depression, my anxiety, my chaos. They see some petulant child, some vicious creature, but that's not me. Not really. My mother said it best. You may hate her actions, but you may not hate her, for she is dying in her own skin. And thus ever has been my reality. I am constantly dying the death of a star, a supernova, inside my own skin, sometimes quietly, sometimes not quietly at all. I am also constantly living, being birthed into a new life, only to die again and again at the hands of a world that doesn't comprehend me, doesn't have room for me. I am not the golden child. I am not the princess. I am not the child my parents would have hoped for. I have no false ideals there. My parents love me, and that's enough. I don't need to lie and pretend to believe that I'm the daughter they wished for. Maybe I'm not really human. Wouldn't that be funny? Part angel or demon, or like my grand said, part fairy, or phoenix, or skinwalker. Maybe I was touched by the old gods. Loki's tricks, or Gaia's kiss, or my namesake's blessing, which may in fact be a curse. Threefold ways from purgatory to the depths of hell, my mind is ever twisted, and darkness is ever round every bend. I love fairy tales. Peter Pan is my favorite, perhaps, or maybe Alice. Maybe I love Briar Rose best of all, or Belle, or Rose Red, or Snow White. Or maybe I am all of them, twisted about until they came true in blood and skin and sinew and muscle and bone. Only now the storylines are all muddled, and you can't have a happy ending when you can't find which story you're in. Maybe it really is Dante's tale. Maybe it is mine own. But who am I?